everybody, and I want to welcome everyone to this episode of the Booze Geek. My name is Chuck. I am your host, and before I forget, if you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button, and if you like the episode, hit that like button as well. Give us a big thumbs up. We appreciate the support. But on tap for you on this episode, we are going to be tasting and reviewing a pale ale from Solvang Brewing, and they are located in Solvang, California. Almost right smack in the middle of wine country. So that's kind of cool. It's a brewery in the middle of wine country. But hey, that's neat. So Solvang Brewing, they've been around for about 12 years. They were founded in 2010. And as I mentioned, this is their Solvang Pale, baby. So straight up, this is a straight up pale ale. Now this bad boy clocks in at 5.8% ABV. And it's got a pretty average IBU of 45. So without further ado, let's just do this. Let's get the fun started. Let's do this. Like Hootis. Here we go. Boom, boom. 1, 2. I'm cracking it, baby. I'm doing this. Ooh, this one's overflowing here. Ooh, we got a runner. Oh, we got a runner. I'm going to get a quick pour. We got a runner. Oh, I'll clean that up later. I'm going to move my book here, though. But we got a runner. Anyways, back to the beer on hand. So, what do we got? We got some pretty good color on here. We got a slightly darker shade of honeycomb gold and about just under a half finger veil of pure white foam. We got the soap suds floating on top. But yeah, let's give this a swirl and give it a nose. Here we go. It's still running. It's going to be running off the table pretty soon. But I'm just going to give this a swirl. Let's give it a nose, and let's get these aromas moving. Here we go. What do we got? Ah, okay. All right. Some interesting aromas here. Well, we got some slight lemon going on. We got some slight grassy notes. And there also is, there's some doughy notes kind of rounding it out, but there's just a very, very slight toffee sweetness coming through. Very unexpected, but it is there. It's slight, but it's there. And pretty good balance on this so far. But I think the doughy notes and the grassiness is kind of taking the cake here. But let's give this one more swirl, and we will give this a little sippy sip. Here we go. Prost. Very light-bodied beer here. Very easy drinking light-bodied beer. Let's just say that. We'll get that out of the way to say that for starters. Well, let's see here. We got a little bit of those grassy tones coming through, and some of the cereal grains. There's some doughy notes. But, I mean, that's kind of it. It's a little bit slim pickings here on the flavor profile. Let me swirl this. Maybe I can get this to open up a little bit more. A little bit of slight lemon is starting to come through now. Yeah, it's getting a little bit of lemon, and there is some slight grapefruit. But once again, I think on the palate, the cereal grains and the doughiness is kind of overshadowing everything else, and that's okay. I mean, it is a pale ale. It's a light, easy drinking beer. So how would I rate this? I mean, this is a pretty good beer. This is a good beer to crack open, middle of summer, hot summer day, or maybe a warm spring day. Sure, why not? But you know what? I'm going to take one more sip here. I'm going to give this one, I'll give this one a solid 7 here. Yeah, I'm going to give this beer a solid 7. I think what aromas and flavors it does have, I think the balance is a little off, but it is kind of generally lacking in the aroma department and the flavor department. Although I'm getting more aromas, are coming from this beer than on flavors. But all in all, it's not bad. I think it could use a little bit more tweaking in the recipe, but it's not bad. I'm going to take another sip of this. It is light. It is refreshing. It's not overly bitter. Yeah, I'm going to stick with the solid 7. Why not? Sure, as I keep spinning this, twirling this to open it up a little bit more. But, it is from, right in the middle of wine country, so we have to aerate it's almost like aerating the wine. We have to aerate the brew. But on that note, I am taking just one more. I promise this may be the last. But there you go. And I want to thank everyone for tuning into this episode. And as always, you can follow me at the websites, which are www.pubshaveapintin.com, or at the blog, which is www.pubshaveapintin.blogspot.com. And as always, we're going to raise that pint and we're going to say cheers, prost, and enjoy.